Om Shanti Avyakti
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 31st. In order to experience the stage of liberation in life, become free from bondage. Today's topic is practice of being stable in the point form. Avyakt signal now. Make a plan to save your time, thoughts, and energy, and every now and then increase the practice of being stable in the point form. By being in this stage, no force of any evil spirit or evil sanskar will be able to attack you. Your form of power will even liberate the evil spirit. However, in order to face them, you have to become free from your problems. And now we'll listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
सभी ने
Everyone,
ड्रामा के बहुत सुंदर सुंदर दृश्य देखे होंगे.
everyone must have seen very beautiful scenes of drama. Every actor
अपना विशेष पार्ट बजा रहे हैं.
is playing its own special part.
विशेषता को देख रहे थे, गुण देख रहे थे.
We were not only looking at everyone's speciality and virtue, but how everyone is playing their part in Karma Yogi life, because you can see the speciality from everyone's face, but when we come into action and behavior, so their sweetness and respect towards each other and a lot of spiritual love. So the fragrance of this type was spreading in the environment. So we should keep this aim that whosoever I see, I only see the sweetness and beauty in that. How is that one giving respect? Like this, you will see a lot of virtues. So if I am seeing someone's virtue, so those virtues, when I see, they become mine. If I see someone's defect, I have seen if someone has a habit of something, and if you keep on noting that down, so in subtle, you will have an effect of it. And then at one point, you will feel that you also start doing like that. And if you see the virtues, so definitely we will also have those virtues, will become full of all virtues. And Baba shared a very nice thing that God is Shiv. They believe this on the path of devotion, that Shiv is God. And Shiv meaning point, he is benefactor. But we did not know that Baba is also an ocean, that is Sindhu also. He's an ocean of all the virtues and powers. He's the ocean. So Baba says, my child, you are not just a point, that is Bindu, but you are Sindhu, that is the ocean. So if you see, there are so many waves in an ocean, and so many times those waves bring very beautiful pearls, very beautiful jewels. The waves bring those. So many times you must have seen that. I remember that a long time back in the morning time, if you go to a beach, so there are a lot of shells that you get, and in every shell there is a different type of pearl in it. The waves of the ocean, you feel, you enjoy it even looking at it. And the ones who can swim, they have a different type of bliss in that. If we keep on thinking that I'm a point form, so it is good, because when we say point, then we come into the essence from expansion. And then when we come into essence from expansion. It is very important because in that there is silence as well. And the essence that is there, when there is an essence, we also call it essence or sar in Hindi. Like in so many bottles, you will see that there are little bottles, there's vanilla essence, and there are so many types of different essence. And if you even if you put a single drop, so there's a lot of fragrance or there's a lot of taste of it. So in the same way, in point form also, our the virtues, the sweetness of all the virtues that are already filled within the master ocean that we are. So so there are a lot of treasures that are filled within the soul, and those treasures, how can those be used? How can they be visible outside? For that, we have to imbibe our form of master ocean. That is Master Sindhu or the ocean. So there are different attainments of the point form. There's different experiences of point form. But in that, the master ocean that we are, Master Sindhu, that is Master Ocean. So when we go into the essence, so we keep on accumulating that I'm a point, and from that only I start becoming the master ocean. So when I become the master ocean, so there is the beauty in that, and there is the depth also in it. And really, from internally, there are a lot of jewels, lot of pearls that many types of very valuable stones also keep coming out. So that is why we will practice, all of us will practice this point and master ocean, point form and master ocean form. From point form, definitely there should be lightness, but if we are master ocean, we will remain double light. Through point form, we go into silence, and in the form of a master ocean, we can donate the virtues. It's not like we have to give, but those others take it. So we'll practice this very beautiful practice, and then what experiences we'll have, when were we the point form and when were we the master ocean form, and then any type of burden, whether of the task, of responsibility, of time, any, we should not have any sort of burdens, because and then we become double light, and it is very important to remain double light. We have to do a lot of hard work, but if we want to become victorious, so we have to keep the aim, and if we work hard, so definitely we'll become the conqueror of matter and will become conqueror of Maya. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Avyakt Murli revision from 1969. Multi-million fold fortune and blessings.
अव्यक्त वाणी तारीख है 24 मई
Avyakt Murli, date is 24th May 1972. The basis of transformation, determined thought. Today, Baba is very pleased seeing all the effort making souls, because he knows that these are the elevated souls who are instrumental in bringing about the transformation of the world. Each elevated soul is performing such wonders number wise. Although at the present time there may be some weakness or defect, these are the souls who are going to change from one thing to something else. So, seeing the future and perfect stage of all of you, Baba is very happy. All of you are the greatest of all spiritual magicians, are you not? Just as magicians show very unique games in a very short time, in the same way, You, spiritual magicians, are the ones who will bring about the transformation of the world with the power of your spirituality. You are those who make the bankrupt double crowned. However, you are those who carry out such a great task of changing the self and changing the world with just one determined thought. You transform yourselves with just one determined thought. What is that one determined thought through which the sanskars of forgetfulness of many births emerge? It is a matter of just 1 second through which you changed yourselves. Just as in 1 second you had the one determined thought, I am a soul, and you transformed everything about yourself. In the same way, you bring about the transformation of the world with just one determined thought. What is that one determined thought? We are the images of support and the images of upliftment for the world. That is, we are the world benefactors. You constantly remain engaged in the task of transforming the world by imbibing just this one thought. So, you are such spiritual magicians that you transform yourselves and the world with just one thought. Those magicians demonstrate transforming things for a temporary period, but you, spiritual magicians, are those who have an imperishable attainment and also inspire others to attain an imperishable attainment. So, create every thought and perform every action whilst constantly keeping this elevated status and elevated task in front of you. And then none of your thoughts or actions will be wasted. Whilst moving along, whilst in the old body and in the old world, because of forgetting your elevated status and your elevated task, you make many types of mistakes. To forget your own self is also a mistake. Those who forget themselves become instruments to make many mistakes. Therefore, constantly keep your elevated status in front of you. True Bhagats stay very distant from those who are considered to be atheists or who are ignorant and who perform sinful actions or who are under the influence of the vices in terms of the world. Why? What is the reason that the intense devotees, the true Bhagats, constantly keep their special deity in front of themselves? Because of keeping them in front of themselves, they keep themselves safe from many things and they become more elevated than many other souls. Om Shanti. We'll read the rest of the Murli tomorrow to be continued.
कई बातों में सेफ रह जाते हैं और कई आत्माओं से श्रेष्ठ बन जाते हैं। अच्छा, आगे की मुरली कल सुनेंगे। ओम शांति।